Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining our Facebook Live today. We're continuing our Continual Improvement Series where we bring to you how we try to create business success without the pain. This week, we're talking about aligned minds. And if you remember last week, we talked about your people. That was the issue that was most important to you. This week, we're going to walk into how you actually get leverage out of your people. So Mike couldn't join us today. Bruce is here, and he's going to do a lot of the discussion, as this is really his area of expertise.
Thanks for that, Chris. So yes, what we're talking about here, we invert what we believe is conventional wisdom when it comes to business advice, because our experience has shown something different. And one of the first places, whenever you look at, you've got to look towards mindset. You've got to look towards the mind and how the mind works, because that is where the pain is actually experienced. If we can remove the pain, there is so much more benefit that can be achieved, and you will achieve the vision and targets that you're after. So what we're about to go into here lies at the very core of our teachings and the tools of how to unpack our limiting beliefs. So let's get into it. What I want to do is to give you an overarching model that you can apply to everything and anything. There are three elements to ensuring great relationships, to success in your business, to anything. Those three things: firstly, you need vision, clarity about where you want to go. Start with the end in mind. Makes sense. You've heard this before. Cool. We're in agreement. Action. No surprises there. You need to be taking massive, inspired action. But the missing piece that most people don't know about, don't think about, or I've heard somewhere in the white noise of business advice, is mindset. And it's typically thought of as the runt of the litter. No, don't worry about it. Just toughen up, mate. But in our world, it has much more impact than either of the other two. And so to explain, action by action, what we mean is taking action. So give me the tools, give me the strategic planning, give me the insights, the tactics, the tricks, the tips, the techniques that help me achieve my vision. This is where most people go. Now, you're on Facebook Live. You joined our particular group because you want more money. You've got a business that's going reasonably well, but you want more money. Ultimately, you want freedom, what we call ultimate freedom, which is when you sell your business, what is that state, that heavenly state that you get to, freedom. But for now, what you're after is more dollars. And so you've probably joined Facebook, this Facebook group, to give more tips, techniques, insights around how to take action to scale your business. That's probably what you're after. Now, in terms of that dotted arrow, what do you think? What's your take on the dotted arrow there, Chris?
Well, I think it's everybody's default, right? They have this vision. They know what freedom means to them. They know what they want financially, and they focus on that action, scaling their business, and that's exactly where they start their approach. So it's kind of a mandatory thing that they just fall into.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And this is one of our flips. This is one of the inversions, because we believe one of the first places you need to look is, in fact, mindset. So what is mindset? Mindset is very simply how you think about it, whatever it is. So I can say to you, so tell me, what do you think about business? And you'll say. What do you think about your staff? And you'll say. What do you think about money? You'll tell me. That's your mindset around that topic area. And in our world and in our experience, that has massive impact on whether you actually get to achieve scaling your business. So the way to think about it is that the doing, the action, is in fact the how. How do I get there? How do I achieve this vision? The mindset is the allow or don't allow. And so if you have the mindset, yeah, I can achieve this. This is, yeah, no problem. That's going to help you get your vision. If you have the thought, oh, I'm not sure about this. This is tough. This is, I don't know, with the staff that I have, that is going to cause you to disallow. And even when it comes to the action steps you want to take, I need to do this, need to do that, need to do the other thing. Again, either at a conscious or semi-conscious level, you could have limiting beliefs that actually stop you achieving or cause you to move into inaction around those steps but don't implement. This is what's known as the knowing doing gap. There's a gap between what you know and what you actually implement. So looking at this area, we believe allow or disallow is massive. And if I was to ask you, what sort of impact as a percentage, what sort of impact do you think of your vision and your actions? What sort of percentage? Now, I've asked this to a number of groups in the past, and it's ranged from anywhere from 70 to 90%. We believe it's 80%. So 80% of success, 80% of business is around mindset, which is why we believe it needs to be one of the very first places you start looking at. So the reality in terms of business is that you need the mindset, decisions that you've made, how you think about your business, how you think about your people, how you think about yourself as a leader, is the foundation upon which everything else sits. And aligned minds is not only having an alignment within yourself, but collective mindset is the culture. So what you want are aligned minds inside your organization. Okay, so what does this actually mean? We started at this high level of 30,000 feet, but what does it mean in the actual practicalities? So you've got your vision, right? You've got some idea as to what you want in the future, and you said, okay, it's 100 of those. Brilliant, fantastic. So we've taken a 30,000 foot view, and we've given you that model, nice. How does this look like on a moment by moment reality situation? Okay, so you've got a vision or a goal. You want 100 units. That would be a 10 out of 10 for me if I could get 100 units. This vision, fantastic. So the first question is, what is it? Clarity, 10 out of 10 is that. Second question, so where am I right now? Because clearly what are the steps and stages between here and there? Well, I'm currently at a 4 out of 10 and I want to get to a 10. Makes absolute sense. But what kicks in next is what's in the gap. Now, what do I mean by what's in the gap? Well, the way the brain works is that you have an intention, and what comes in swiftly and behind that are all the reasons why it can't be achieved. So it's where you start answering questions at a semi-conscious level. The inner voice starts coming up with what's called the inner conflict or the inner resistance. And it says things, yeah, but this might not happen because, or this is going to be hard because, or I can't, or we can't because, or yeah, but whatever. And right there is now the emergent.
Bruce, the emergent what?
Limiting beliefs. So this is your mindset. These are the overshadowing influences that are going to prevent you from achieving your vision. This is the power of mindset. And this right here is where the pain is inside business, because people say, I want this, but I'm already overwhelmed. If I'm going to get this vision, it's going to mean I'm going to be massively overwhelmed. Mindset. I want this vision, but I don't know if I have the people. And so straight away your thinking is restricted. Mindset. So you can have the best plans, but even you're thinking about that plan. Oh, this is more work. I don't have the headspace. I'm already tired. Move that. What if there's the technology, the understanding, and the insights to remove those inner conflicts? Then you can easily achieve your outcome. And this is what we're talking about. We remove that pain. Remove this pain, you have business success without the pain. So I'll rattle through that really fast. Hopefully that's been clear enough. Any questions from your side, Chris?
Now, I would just remind people that really what we're talking about here is, look, focusing on your people is one of the most important things you can do. But between you and your people, you each have to have the right mindset, right? That's the foundation of everything that you're going to get, so that the tools, the strategies, and the processes people are going to be using will be aligned in a way that's going to get you all towards that vision that you have for your company. These are very foundational and effectively simple things, but you need to come at them in the right way. So that's my real take from everything I've heard from you, Bruce.
Great. So clearly we're going to go into these in more detail because, okay, it's all very well to know this stuff. How do you actually make those changes? Well, that's one of our areas of one of my areas of speciality, and that's part of what we're able to provide. So we've given you an overview, and we've taken it down to the implications as to one of the most powerful reasons why you don't achieve your strategy or achieve the vision is because there is this cloud, the semi-conscious cloud called our limiting beliefs, which slide in ever so elegantly, ever so subtly. Most people are unaware of it, and they wonder why they aren't procrastinating or they're hesitating. But we start to shine a light on that, and the tools and the understanding actually unpack those limiting beliefs. Once you do that, then you have business success without the pain. So I'm sure, and I hope, that today has stimulated a whole range of questions. Love to hear those questions, love to hear any comments, because then we can provide another Facebook Live around this and answer those questions for you. Chris?
Message us directly on Facebook, and if you'd like, you can email me at chris@cofocusmi.com. We'd be happy to talk to you a little bit about where you are in your process and dive into a deeper understanding of what needs attention. That's all I've got.
Brilliant. Love to caught up with you guys again and look forward to the next time. That's all from me too. Thanks very much.